So we'll start off by using a label on our screen so that we can display the result of our for loop. We'll just name it for loop total label so it's nice and simple to understand. Now we'll head over to the blocks tab to do the second half of this implementation. First, we'll create a variable so that we can hold the total of the result. We'll just name it for loop total to keep it consistent, and we'll initialize it to 0. Now, once our screen opens, we'll want to see the result of our for loop, so we'll drag that in. To keep our implementation nice and clean, we'll use a function to hold all of our blocks for the for loop, as well as setting our for loop total to be displayed. Just to keep it nice and easy to understand, we'll call our function for loop. Now we'll go to the control tab and add the for loop. And what the for loop does is it takes this variable I, it starts from 1 and goes to 10, and it increases I by 1 each time the loop runs from 1 to 10. So this for loop will be running 10 times, and each time the loop runs, we want to change our for loop total by 1, and we've initialized that to 0. So that means that our for loop total will be 10 by the time the loop stops running. So that's it for the for loop. Now we want to be able to display that total that we've calculated to the screen. So now we'll add this block here so that we can set the text of our for loop total label that we created in the beginning to the for loop total that we're calculating. Lastly, we want to actually call this function called for loop so that we can see this in action. Now you're all done implementing a for loop, and all you have to do is run your app using the Thunkable live test app. When you run the app, you should see the number 10 in the middle of the screen. That's it for this tutorial. If you'd like a copy of the Thunkable project in this tutorial, check out the link in the description. Thanks for watching!